We are here to be assessed on our performance, and we are all in suspense. I'm a bit tensed, but I hope that I make it to the next stage of the competition.
We are once again down at the gallops. Some will be left off the hook, others will fall here. For my team and myself, we are very optimistic of a very positive outcome. I'm personally drawing my inspiration from the good book that says that the horse prepares for the battle, but victory comes from the Lord. So I'm hoping for a resounding victory, not only for myself, but for my team.
I believe personally very strongly that my team did very well, so I'm confident that today there's no boardroom for us. We are coming out the winner of the task this time round.
I am not so anxious because I believe my team members and myself placed a lot of energy and effort into this task. So I'm not very anxious at all, and I have come to accept that eviction is a normal part of the competition, so I am very much ready for it, and I'm not scared at all.
In seasons past, evictions have been in boardrooms. Not today. Joyce has summoned the challengers to her office. Unlike the Last Supper with Albert, this should be interesting.
Having won our sales task, this particular film task was a lot of pressure on us because we had to break our own record. We put in the work, we delivered, it came out great. Today we are here for eviction. It's a work in progress, and we are just praying that none of our group members would be up for eviction. That's just our prayer.
It's another eviction day, and we are here to see who gets home. I know I'm not going home, and I know none of my team members are also going home. But then we are hopeful that whatever happens, we'll move on to the next stage.
My group put out very good work over the week, and today we're here to justify why we should go through to the next stage. I am very well prepared and very hopeful to go through to the next stage.
This is the second week of the challenge eviction. The first one kept us all on our toes, and we're really trying hard. I feel quite nervous this morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day of the month as well. But I'm prepared for the worst. Whatever that happens, I'm so sure prepared, and I know I'm really going to make it.
A lot of words. Let's see how ready Joyce is for our candidates.
Hello, Sydney and Nanaya. It's good to have you here in my office.
Thank you very much. You have such a beautiful office.
Thank you very much. I thought that I should do that to myself, you know. When you're in retirement, you either go down or at least you must try and keep some standards.
It's actually interesting that you say you're in retirement because
I know.
You seem to be in very active service.
I seem to be busy.
Very busy.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
busy.
yeah.
No, but we're happy to be here. There's to brief you on the task, the last task that the contestants did.
Thank you.
So they were asked to do a film task, and they were to produce a television show, entertainment television show that was supposed to entertain young people, targeting young people, just 10 minutes. And that piece was going to be aired on TV. And so the contestants went out and did quite an interesting task, and we're here to share with you what the outcome of the task was. Yeah, and what their
Poor souls, they had to use 10 minutes to entertain.
Yeah, and they had 48
Must have
hours.
been a difficult task.
It was 48 hours to produce,
to be trained,
and produce. Yeah, and this is something that takes other people many years to master, and then after taking that many years, they also take weeks to plan before they execute one particular show.
We must be dealing with geniuses then.
Well, little geniuses.
We'll call them mini geniuses.
Yeah.
So how did it go?
Well, Archers did a 10-minute music show. So they looked at old music and new music and did a comparison between the two scenes. And then they tried to look at the different aspects of qualities of old music compared to new music. Spoke to one musician, Ochame Kwame, he's young, yeah. They didn't, however, speak to anybody from what they called old music, unfortunately.
Even aside that, I thought the concept was a regular one.
Yes.
They were trying to play it safe, you know, but I'm thinking that it's a competition, and therefore you need to go an extra mile than just bringing out this very normal, I mean, more or less, I don't want to use the word, but I think it was a little mediocre.
So the next group, M2 Rock, had a studio discussion of women.
Again?
They discussed women. This time they tried to look at whether to take women for what their abilities are, or just as sexual objects.